Hey Luna, can you send me the file for that last video?
No problem.
For this video to load. Still loading.
Hey, have you seen a pack of squirrels anywhere?
So we've already broken down what SSDs are and how to choose your first SSD in episode 1 of QuikTIPS. Now you might remember, compared to your average hard drive, SSDs offer much faster transfer speeds in a small and lightweight device to store your data. If you missed it, be sure to check that out. It'll be in the description below. Hey guys, I'm Luna and you are watching QuikTIPS Episode 3. Today we're going to tell you why you need a second SSD or external SSD. Let's get started! First off, what exactly is an external SSD? So as you might remember from episode 1, there were 3 main connection interfaces: SATA, PCIe, and M.2. External SSDs use a completely different interface altogether, which brings us back to QuikTIPS Episode 2, USB 101. Oh my gosh, everything's connected! So essentially, external SSDs, or external solid-state drives, are storage devices that typically use USB. In terms of internal hardware, the 2 main types of external SSDs are SATA and PCIe. What this means is that internally, these SSDs are connected with either SATA or PCIe interfaces. Although these are slower than their internal counterparts due to the bottlenecks of their USB interfaces, the data transfer speeds you're able to get out of these SSDs are still quite respectable. SATA SSDs can get transfer speeds ranging from 400 up to around 550 megabytes per second, while PCIe SSDs can achieve speeds of 600 megabytes per second and up. Depending on the type of your USB connector interface, it's possible for PCIe SSDs to reach speeds of up to 2800 megabytes per second. So you can imagine how incredibly fast these SSDs are. Not to mention, they're small and lightweight, so you can take them with you anywhere, anytime. So you might ask, but Luna, why wouldn't I just get an external hard drive? Does it really make any difference to get an SSD? This is where we'll do a head-to-head comparison between external hard drives and external SSDs. Let's start with the hard drives. So the good thing about external hard drives is that they're generally more affordable than SSDs and are able to offer more storage capacity. But on the negative side, they're much heavier and bulkier than SSDs and are significantly slower when it comes to read and write performance. Now, external SSDs, on the other hand, do tend to be more expensive than hard drives, but believe me when I say they are worth it. Unlike hard drives, SSDs are designed for portability, so they're light, small, and easy to carry around. And, as you might have guessed, they are much faster than hard drives. Another type of storage device worth mentioning is flash drives. With transfer speeds of 300 megabytes per second, these itty-bitty USB sticks are portable and lightweight, yet still faster than external hard drives. So, we know which types of devices are faster and which are slower, but how does this actually work in practice? Well, let's find out. Say you want to transfer a 50 gigabyte 4K video. With an external SSD using USB 3.2 Gen 1, it would take around 100 seconds to transfer the video, while it only takes 50 seconds with USB 3.2 Gen 2. External hard drives, on the other hand, would need around 4 whole minutes, while flash drives could finish transferring the video in as little as under 3 minutes. Think about it this way. An external hard drive is like a bus, with its large capacity for carrying more passengers, but has slower speeds, while a flash drive is more like a motorcycle. It can run much higher speeds, but has a much smaller capacity for passengers. And then we have the racing cars of external storage devices, SSDs. With larger storage capacities than flash drives, lighter weight and smaller design than hard drives, external SSDs combine the advantages of both flash drives and hard drives. But most importantly, with the fastest speeds out of the 3, this is where they really shine. So how should you decide which type of external SSD to get? Now this really comes down to what you're using your SSD for. There are a lot of different kinds of external SSDs out there, depending on what your priorities are, whether it's portability, durability, or speed. If you're a student or you work in an office, chances are you'll want something lightweight and easy to carry around. So you'll definitely want to get an external SSD of the more portable variety. Now, if you're someone who travels a lot, whether it's for work or for leisure, you might want to offer something a bit more durable, preferably an external SSD that features waterproof, shockproof, and dustproof capabilities. Last but not least, if you're someone who tends to work with a lot of large files, like graphic designers or video editors, then you'll probably want to prioritize speed above all else. This also goes for gamers who would like to have an additional source of storage for their consoles. Or for PC gamers, you can install your games on an external SSD and easily connect it to your laptop or PC just by plugging it into your USB port. So you don't actually need to open your PC, which saves a ton of time and hassle, and you still get impressive gaming performance. Now, before we finish things up, here's one last question. What would you use your external SSD for? And don't say Let us know in the comments below. And that's all for this episode of Quick Tips. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe. And if you have any tech questions, be sure to let us know in the comments below. I'm Luna, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.